Yo, what's good, man? What's good? Got something to tell y'all today, though. I got something to tell y'all. Something very important, which could help you guys in your game. Now, this ain't gonna be a long video. Just gonna explain a few points, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Now, NBA 2K20, NBA 2K19, NBA 2K18, all the way to about 16, there's been algorithm and momentum into the game. An algorithm which goes off of the mathematical system. Repeat after me in the comments section. The mathematical system. And 2K has a mathematical system which determines if your green window is more wide open or not, based on how you do in the game. That's why we have a teammate grade. That's why we have a hot and cold system. We had it in as many 2Ks as I can remember. Maybe, I think it's go all the way to 15. You can get cold or hot, or maybe 14. Maybe even before that. I don't know. I haven't been playing that long. But all I know is that we all have a certain system that we can rely on, you know? So it's like, how do you get that system on your side? Well, any smart person would say, oh, you just gotta play good, you gotta dime your teammates, do all that. But when that system gets against you and you start turning cold, all hell breaks loose, because the other team is gonna start hitting as well. It's all algorithm and momentum. If somebody comes down and hits 3 threes in a row, of course they're about to be hot. Their mathematical system is everything. Their stats are going to start getting the buff. Even if they shooting with the meter on or not, they still going to start greening up because of the mathematical system in their favor, which you guys understand. So how do you get it? What happens when it's in your favor? Your green window starts rising, your shot percentage starts rising. You could take more tighter shots, and that BS starts happening. Those hey 2K, what the hell was that moments? He made that moments. That's what always that is what happens every single time. Moments where you just realize, okay, he just made that because he's hot. He just has the hot hand or whatever. He can make a tight green, hit you with a quick move and break your ankles. That's just all momentum. And when your team has all the momentum, it's going to be hard to come back, especially if you're cold. It's going to be hard to bounce back into the game. But the things that let you back in the game from getting cold, you're going to have to shoot more accurately. Your green window is going to drop, so you're going to have to time your shot more accurately for it to drop. Now, when you're hot, everybody can agree with me. You don't have to time your shot as accurately to get a green light. All you have to do is get close to the window. The window rises. The window expands. That makes it easier for people to green. You don't just hit a certain window every time and then that's how you green. No. When you're hot, that window expands, making it easier for you to green. It's easier. But when you're cold, it's going to be harder. That's why it's harder for people to get back in the game when they're cold or make shots. And it's even worse with the meter on, because if you got the meter on, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. You're going to get full whites, and full whites don't go in this game. I don't know why. 2K19, the full whites go in. 2K20, the full whites don't go in. It's kind of disappointing and bad. But anyway, y'all get my point. It's all have to do with algorithm. That's what we have. The takeover system is the biggest indication of how you're doing in the game. What kind of shots you're taking, everything. Now the takeover meter, everybody has the takeover booster. Some people have the takeover booster. There's ways to cheat the system to get your meter to go up faster. Some people use flashy passer badge towards their teammates. That raises your green window expeditiously faster. You could also use badges that help your teammates get their takeover fast. You know, Heart Crusher, it crushes that momentum. If you got to get takeover and you're going against a lockdown with Heart Crusher Hall of Fame, all your momentum is gone. It's all gone away. You know, that Showtime badge, which gives you your all your teammates a boost in their takeover. If you complete a highlight play on a fast break or something like that, all your teammates get that boost. Everything plays effect into it. So those badges that implement that idea, you should always take it. It's always a good option to have, because if you can get that algorithm and that momentum and that mathematical system on your side, you're going to be a god. Now see right here in this gameplay, my takeover is 1/4. I bet, yeah, about 1/4 the way there. That means I'm doing all right. You see the teammate grade is a C. But this game I was just playing around, but some serious games, it's always key to see, okay, who can get their takeover faster? Who can hit this shot? Who can hit that shot? Okay, I almost have all my takeovers, so that means my green window is higher than others. If I'm about to get my takeover one shot away, it's going to be easier for me to hit that shot because I'm about to be hot. I'm one shot away from being hot. My green window is going to be wider, not too wide to the chance where, oh, I can't even miss. But no, it's going to be wider than when I had no takeover. And once I hit that shot, I have takeover. Now that green window increases even more. That's why you cannot miss when you have takeover. Now takeover, all it does is just increase your green window. That's really it. That's all it does. All it does is increase your green window. That's all it does. So these are tips to help you, you know, shoot better. If your build's a slasher build, what do you have to do before you're able to shoot? You ever wonder why those two-way slashing playmakers could shoot with their meter off? You know after they hit a couple of dunks, oh, and he pulls up for a 3, okay, he might make this, because you know he's already hot. What raises slashers take over most? Dunking. What raises sharpshooters take over most? Hitting threes, hitting shots. What raises lockdown take over? Getting steals. Being a pest on defense. Whatever you do raises your takeover the most. That's why you don't see slashers coming out the gate shooting threes everywhere. Now, if a slasher has takeover, he's more likely to hit a green three-pointer because he's hot. All this takes effect into it. So you have to realize, okay, now he's a slasher. How do I play him? Don't let him get no dunks. Don't let him get hot. But sometimes it's not like that. Y'all don't think like that. If I pull up on you, you can't let me shoot the ball, because if I shoot the ball and get hot, the game is over. It's harder to stop shooters than slashers if you come up with a game plan. But if that guard just knows how to shoot and just create that space, it's wraps. That's all there is to taking it into account. All you have to do is play your cards smartly. Every build can shoot, unless you just have no shooting badges at all, you can't shoot. But if you have at least 10 shooting badges, you can shoot consistent. It's just the things you need to do before you're able to shoot like that. Some builds get a 63 and like a 90 driving dunk, but if they get a few dunks to where they have half that takeover, they can hit a 3 if they time it right. Because you got to know, the lower your 3 is, the more positive you'll need to be in the system to hit 3s like that. You know, I got a 93. I can come out the gate shooting 3s if I want to, because that's what I do. But I can't just be going and dunking like that. Especially if I haven't shot no jump shot enough, and before I did it to help me make it. But just think about it. 2K is a very deep game. Not a lot of people are going to get it. People are going to just rage when they say, oh, how he make that? And just get off the game. I understand how people make certain things they do. That's why I adjust to the mistakes I did. You see right there, I missed that shot but I hit it. I widened it Because that was my first shot of the game. I'm not hot. You see, my second shot, I greened it with the same timing. Because I already got my takeover halfway now. About halfway. So now it's just going to be easy for me to green. Each shot is just widening my green window. You see, I hit that white. Now it's halfway. It goes exactly like that. That's why you have to play shooters tight up. It happens all the time. So anyway, y'all get the gist of it. I'm gonna hit y'all up later. Make sure you like, comment, and sub, man. It's about to be that time. PS5 coming out, but everything about to be just nice. Man, June is just a great month, y'all. Make sure y'all sub. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all later, man. Y'all stay safe.